Hi, Bill Knaus. Hello, hello. Thank you for checking in. It is Wednesday, hump day. Great to see you guys. Hello, let me thank you for checking in. Let me say hello to Allura Star and Shocker and Sturgis Sky and T-Sis and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton. It is Wednesday. And Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip and Mark Mean and Star Raven and Angie Jonas and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Azure Yusuf and The Cram and Marcel and Jim Dandy and Sturgis Guy and T-Sis and Cosmic Truth Network and Wing Doggy and The Cram and Philip Chandler and Red Stapler and Terry Sue and John McCain and N1QOV and Joe Barney. Thank you for checking in. Hello. Let me make sure I got everybody here. Hello. Thank you for checking in. Hello to my folks on YouTube. The lag is only about 20 seconds, so you are in luck almost at the same time. So, hi. It's Humpless Day. And it is the day, yeah. Apparently there was an earthquake, but I didn't feel it here at my house at all. There was an earthquake. Was it yesterday? What, today too? Yesterday and today? There was a 4.1 somewhere near Los Angeles, but not exactly in Los Angeles, or at least not near me. Then an aftershock? Yeah, I didn't feel anything, so and it's a day before New Year's Eve. We have today and then tomorrow. One more day left of 2015. One more day left! And then it'll be 2016. Holy cow, can you believe it? Hi, N1QOV. No, I actually did, I've been having trouble sleeping. But last night I actually slept. I went to bed at like midnight and I slept until about 10 in the morning, which is good because I hadn't slept the night before, like at all. I've gone several nights without sleeping, so I was very happy to sleep. Happy New Year. Yes, I won't be here tomorrow because I will be celebrating New Year's Eve with Sweetie. So I won't be here tomorrow. Cosmic Truth says he lives by train tracks, so he feels rumbling all the time. I thought that. Yes, so no show tomorrow. Just to let you guys know. I'm not sure. I'll probably be here Friday, but I will. If for some reason something changes, I will put a Twitter out. But I'll probably be here on Friday for Funny Friday. But yeah, so the genius won't be here. Ah! No, I don't think that's going to happen. But I appreciate all of your optimism. Linda says she wants someone to kiss at midnight on New Year's Eve. If anyone is in the Ellsworth, Maine area vicinity Thursday at midnight, Linda Polly would like to kiss you. At midnight. Linda's like, I'm not kissing a stranger. That's the only time of year when you can kiss a stranger, Linda. Just grab a stranger at midnight and kiss them. And then just grab them, kiss them, and then walk away. Happy New Year! And then walk away. Yeah. I there was about, well, it's many years back. It was probably maybe about 8 years ago. I was celebrating, maybe 8 or 9 years ago. I was celebrating New Year's with my sister, and we were at some restaurant with her and her boyfriend, and at the time, whoever that, I forget who he was, but we were at some restaurant and it had a whole New Year's Eve thing. So I just grabbed one of the waiters at midnight and I kissed him. And I said, Happy New Year! And he's like, you want to go out after? Hi, Jesus. Linda, I said he didn't know who I was, but yeah, he wanted to go to a party. Wanted to take me to parties afterwards, but then he couldn't find a party, and I was like, it's okay, sweetie. Happy New Year. Oh yes, David Jones sent me an article which I retweeted on Twitter about the fact that getting hit over the head by a bad guy and getting a concussion can cause post-traumatic stress. You think? Huh? Shocking. Who knew? Who knew that? I was like, exactly. Yeah, I know. Marcel said, I used to walk through the streets looking into houses, and when there was a party, he would call at the door and say, Happy New Year, and would go into the party and get some beers and then go to the next one. Marcel is like the beer stalker, the beer bandit, party crashing and stealing beers. Hello, Sam. Bah humbug. I'll be in bed by 10. Sam, let me say, bah humbug. I'll be in bed by 10 too. Hubba hubba. Marcel says he's not stealing, that they got invited. Sam says, oh, brother. Hubba hubba. Linda's going to watch the TV for the Times Square ball dropping. Cosmic Truth says, I will probably watch the countdown on TV unless I win the 300 million tonight on Powerball. Then it'll be a completely different story. Me too, Cosmic Truth. If I win the 300 million tonight on Powerball, I'll have a different story too. Yeehaw! I'm going house hunting. Cosmic Truth said he will buy his own town, name it after him, make himself the mayor, and and throw his own New Year's Eve party that he's the star of. I'll show you some ball dropping. Oh, Mr. Mayor! Sam says he's stuck at home with no car until next Friday. That's how I am, Sam, only I call it agoraphobia. Marcel says the first thing he would do when he wins the lottery is throw the TV of his neighbors out the window just because he can't stand the sound of it. He's going to go over to his neighbors, actually, or through the window. And then he's going to buy his own town, too. It'll be a TV-free zone. Well, Linda's like, no, I can't live like that. Marcel says actually he would buy a giant sailboat and spend a year sailing around the world, crossing the ocean. For the rest of his life, not just a year. He'd spend the rest of his life just sailing around the world. Well, I'm not joking when I say we'll probably be in bed by 10 because Sweetie's still feeling pretty poorly and weak. He was in the, I told you we went to the hospital on Saturday, and he's still feeling weak. He's been checking his blood pressure, and it's down. It was like 189 over like 8 over 90, and the last time he checked, I think he said it was down to like 162 over 80, which is still pretty high. Cosmic Truth said, "Let me kill Mister." Died a couple days ago. The singer and bassist for the band Motorhead. He was 70 years old. The shocking thing to me about that Cosmic Truth Network was that he was 70 years old, because I saw the pictures of him and I was like, that's what 70 years old? He didn't look 70 years old. I was shocked by that. Sam says 162 over 80 is not so bad. Well, that's what he said. I'm going to make him check it again. It was really high when we went to the hospital. I'm not sure if he was telling me the truth. Because he was like, I was like, did you check your blood pressure today? And he's like, yeah. What was it? He was like, I need to see him do it in front of me. Marcel says men always look younger when they're old compared to women. That's because you have unrealistic standards for how women are supposed to look, which makes me think of Carrie Fisher, who just had an article out today saying, calling out all the haters who are saying, oh gosh, Carrie Fisher didn't age so well. She's 59. Harrison Ford is 14 years older. He's like 74. And he's all lined and wrinkled and gray, but they complain about Carrie Fisher. She looks great. She's 59. Give her a break. God, you know, she's not going to look. She did the first Star Wars 40 years ago. Guys are allowed to get old and have wrinkles, but Carrie Fisher is supposed to look the same as she looked 40 years ago? No, Sammy is not. So, yeah, so I was like, hello. Tisa says he's going to make cake, one of his famous cheesecakes, and the new one called Japanese Christmas Strawberry Shortcake. Oh, wow. Tisa is a very good cook. I've seen some of his pictures of his food on his Facebook. Yeah. For anyone in the New York area, Tisas is a catch. Especially if you have a Santa Claus fetish. Sings, cooks, and looks like Santa Claus, but in much better shape than Santa Claus. Sam says Carrie Fisher is a riot. Did you see her on the Good Morning America interviews? Yes, Carrie Fisher is very smart and funny. She's a little bit crazy, but she's very smart and funny. And she actually, you may not know it, but she's been a secret script doctor for years, for many, many years. She's gotten paid to rewrite or punch up or bring the funny to scripts. Like they'll bring a script and say, okay, we've got the script and it's done, but can you like rework it and make it funny? She's been a script doctor for years for tons of big, huge, really well-known movies. Because she is very smart and very funny. Cosmic Truth says his blood pressure is 139/98 and he's on meds. Sam says he's on blood pressure meds too. Well, Sweeties was serious enough. Like, you know, different bodies and Sturgis guy said one of his blood pressure medicines doubled in price. That's not cool. You know, different bodies are, you know, everybody's body's a little bit different, but when he went to the hospital, he'd been having symptoms for 3 days, and we thought it was just a little bit of flu, but it was symptoms from the high blood pressure, nausea and dizziness. If you're having nausea and dizziness for 3 days because of high blood pressure, that's really bad. Like dizzy, like he can't drive, like dizzy, like he feels like he's drunk, kind of dizzy, like having the spins, from high blood pressure. And that's when we went to the hospital, and the doctors were like, a lot of times people's pressure is a little bit higher when they go to the hospital because you're nervous, just the fact that you're at the hospital. So that's why they wanted him to. Hi, N1QOV. But but you know, I've had other people talk to me and say like, oh, my brother, cousin, uncle, whoever, their blood pressure was 200 over something, and they were fine, or someone else's blood. But you know, everybody's body's different, and how your body reacts is different. If you're having symptoms, if you're getting side effects from high blood pressure that's causing 3 days of dizziness and nausea, that's not good. That's like your body is like, that's a warning light. That's like your car when the oil light comes on. Stop driving now. That's like you're gonna have a stroke or a heart attack or something. No, they didn't see him, but they told him to get a blood pressure monitor and start watching it every day. And he's supposed to be making an appointment to get a regular doctor and a cardiologist and get further tests. I know, I thought that was odd too, Sam. They said they wanted to, they didn't want to jump the gun. They wanted him to test it over the next few days and see how it was, because it might be that high because of being in the hospital. But and I was like, but he's been having symptoms for 3 days. Emergency room doctors, I don't think are the same as regular doctors. They're just concerned with, like, you know, hi Sturgis guy. They're just concerned with, like, you know, stopping whatever might, you know, making sure you're not going to die. Emergency room isn't really about like long-term care. It's about stopping you from dying. Yeah, David Jones just said the same thing. ER doctor's only concerned is if you're going to die. So yeah, he's got to get a cardiologist and get a stress test and some more of those other tests. Yes. And yes, he's a very stressful job. Sturgis guy says it's the chemtrails. So yeah, so we're taking it easy. We're not gonna go out or do anything. Cosmic Truth said he had proud. Well, that's good, Cosmic Truth. I'm glad. I'm glad you feel better. Oh, we're gonna make dinner. We're gonna make dinner in. Yeah, yeah. He's still. I made him drink beet juice yesterday, Tuesday. I brought over beet juice and I made him drink a whole glass of it, and he was like, "This is horrible." I was like, "You're like a little kid." He goes, "So? It's horrible." I'm like, "I love it." And he drank the whole glass. He's like, "I am never drinking beet juice again. Don't you dare ever bring that horrible stuff into my house." And then when we went out to lunch, I got kale juice, and he took a sip of it, and he's like, "That's horrible." And I was like, "I love it." He's like, "Ah, I'm not drinking this horrible green stuff." I'm like, "It's good for your heart." He's like, "I think I'll take the heart attack." I love it. I think it tastes so good. And it makes your body feel good. I also made him drink some uh, organic kombucha juice, which is a juice made out of fermented yeast, and it has kind of like a fermented apple juice taste, kind of a little vinegary taste almost, and I love it. And he was like, what the hell? You drink all this horrible stuff. Mm. Mm. Oh, well, it is 5:46, so I am just about to sign off. But I will be back on Friday. I'm probably on Friday for Funny Friday. So, so I hope everybody has a very happy, healthy, fun, safe, good New Year's Eve. I will see you guys again in the next year. I will see you again in 2016. Let me say goodbye to everybody. Allura Star and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and Tesis and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip Chandler and Marcel and Jim Dandy and Sturgis Guy and Bill Knaus and Scott Kimmis and Azure Yusuf and the Cream and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Cosmic Truth Network and N1QOV and Joe Barney and Red Stapler and Wing Doggy. Let me make sure I got everyone. Thank you for checking in. You guys are awesome. Kisses for everybody. I love you. Happy New Year. I love you. See you in 2016. See you next year. Bye. Woohoo.